You remember the line from The Dark Knight, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain?
Yes.
Well, do you think some of these heroes ever live long enough to see their replacements?
Well, if we're talking about the comic book heroes, yes, absolutely. I think they do.
All right. So then let's talk about Superman Jr.
Oh, God.
Frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about
comic books, costumes, facts, boots, and other stuff.
in this week's issue.
Who the is Superman Jr.?
Welcome into another episode issue.
Hi, everybody.
Bros, Foes, and Heroes. I'm Zach, joined as always by the man. He's a man. I don't have a good one today.
I'm a man.
Here. Yeah.
I'm not a boy. I'm a man.
He's 40. You know what I always used to love to do?
Lordy. Debbie's 40.
Debbie?
I don't know. I always think, like, for some reason that plays in my mind all the time, like some office announcement, you know, Debbie who works down in accounting or whatever, and they'll put it in an email or on a coffee cup or a banner they buy at Kinko's or whatever that says, Lordy, Debbie's 40. You know, I don't know why that sticks in my head all the time.
That's what I'm thinking. I said, I know what I'm getting you for your next birthday.
Yeah. Lordy. Mike Hamilton is 58. You know, that kind of, it's like, what? Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
That's not the same at all.
Okay. I don't know why that made me think of this. I'm going to take us off course just very quick and then try to get back on. But you remember the old Conan bits where, like, he would have people on and it was other, like, you know, other people on the show doing, like, bad impressions that would just show their lips.
Oh, yeah.
Like a still image. I think
you're talking about what's it called?
The cartoon, the Clutch Cargo.
Yeah, Clutch Cargo. There you go.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Yeah. When you saying like us changing it like that, for some reason it made me think of Clutch Cargo, who like where you wouldn't see, you know, like it would the animation would stay still, but the lips would move. It's weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to find some later for us to show.
It's like this. It's like
and they're so like tiny. It's like very.
For some
tiny
reason, you saw their tongue a lot too, which I didn't like.
I'm gonna find it. You know, stay tuned. The next episode of the show, I'll show you a clip of Clutch Cargo.
The next episode of the show, all Clutch Cargo, from soup to nuts.
That was probably an episode of Clutch Cargo. Anyway,
is that the way people used to end their meals? Is with nuts?
Is that where the saying?
Every meal started with soup and it ended with nuts. Is that what I'm to be? Is that what I'm to understand?
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up first. Is the phrase
soup to nuts?
Soup to nuts.
I mean, it's got to be based on, I would think, like 20s, 30s, something like that. Because I know that the Marx Brothers used it.
It comes from the old-fashioned structure of a formal multi-course meal.
Yeah,
soup is the first course. Nuts are the traditional last course, like at the end of a dinner party. So the phrase captures the idea of the whole sequence, top to bottom.
Sure, but I would think like soup to cheesecake makes more sense.
Well, it does now because we don't eat nuts for
dessert.
Nuts? Have I told you? Because this is what I like to just.
Have I told you about my love for cheesecake?
Oh, dude, I do have a love for cheesecake. So,
do you?
Well played. My son loves chocolate in any form when he sees it. But we have some of the Hershey's with almonds.
Yeah,
and like he will grab. It's like the little. I can break off like little tiny nibbles for him, but he'll take it, suck all of it. Oh, the chocolate off and then spit the almonds out.
Yeah, that's a kid after my own heart right there. Almonds are a tough nut.
I get it. And like it's like little slivers and like shavings kind of.
Almonds get stuck in my throat. They really do. Like they're very dry nut.
So he's saving me as I was getting choked up. The worry of him getting choked up by not wanting to do it.
Almonds are a dry nut. Peanuts can be a very dry nut. Whereas like a good filbert. Would you like to talk about nuts?
let me try to course correct here.
Harlan.
And,
wait a minute. If I'm talking about nuts, I have to use this one. Harlan, you quit talking about them nuts.
What is
That's
that
from Best in Show. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, where he's always like peanut, macadamia nut. I mean, he's naming all of them. Harlan, you quit naming them nuts.
Great Christopher Guest.
It's the best. It really is the best one.
He has a lot of great ones.
I love Spinal Tap, but Spinal Tap is over the top. This one is like how I would think people really are.
Oh no, that is true. With the Best in Show one, they take the dog to therapy because it walked in.
God. It's busy bee. Where's his busy bee? That's not a busy bee.
Eugene Levy. Oh, see, and here's the thing: is like
with the two left feet.
Loves, and I get it. Like Schitt's Creek is an amazing show.
Sure, yeah, it's very funny.
Like that's not the first time that Eugene Levy and why am I blanking on her name? She just passed away recently.
Marina Portsakova.
No.
Yeah, the mom from Home Alone.
Yes. Why am I blanking on her name?
Mary Magdalene. Is that it?
No. It's
I remember her like crazy because she was
Catherine
one of my
O'Hara.
favorite. Yeah, Catherine O'Hara. Well, they were on SCTV together, and SCTV was a great show because it was
Rick
just
Moranis. Is that Moranis and Candy and all them were there first?
Yeah. Dave Thomas. Just all of them. Martin Short.
Kids in the Hall.
That's where he came from. I mean, there's a ton of really great people, but it was basically a weird ass Saturday Night Live. It was all sketches, all skits, but you had ongoing characters. So like Catherine O'Hara would be like and it wasn't her, it was the other one. And I can't remember her name, but she was like the owner of this radio station or TV station in town or whatever. And then they had built this whole little universe, inside of SCTV. It's fascinating if you really break it down and start looking at the characters that they invented. But they would do a lot of like recent, and when I say recent, I'm talking within the last 10 to 15 years of when they put it out, like pop culture stuff. But weird pop culture stuff. So it'd be like Edgar Wright sings the national anthem or something, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching here? But it was great. It was great.
No, I get it. I think I have seen some of it. There's like a doo-wop one that I feel like I remember with them in it.
Oh yeah, with all four of them. Yeah, where they do like a yeah. It's just really stupid shit.
It's great. Anyway, speaking of stuff that is dumb but great, let's get to our story today. If you were with us, I'm gonna peel back, be Deadpool for a bit, and just break the fourth wall. The episode for the first part of the week, we recorded like a week before. Like usually we try to batch them together. So, but it still played earlier this week. So if you watched earlier this week, we talked about Batman getting mad at Superman because he thought he killed his dad, and he smacked Robin and sent him back to the orphanage.
That was my favorite.
Lex Luthor to like try to kill Superman. It was a very funny story, and so I had these two. I like to, Mike. You've known me long enough to know this, but I love themes, and I love to pair things together. So if we had a silly Batman, and I like to keep the silliness and the characters together. So our story today, as we've talked about with our little intro there, is actually, as I make it, Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane, issue 6 here, which we need to come back and just read the other story. I'm sure it's great at some point in time, but her is a convict there on the cover.
Yeah. Why are the license plates on his side?
Oh, because he says that you were framed by planting these counterfeit license plates.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That explains it. Read the cover, guys.
It's not a great way to keep your criminals away from the patrons, though, either.
True. Like, usually I just think, like, imagine that. Like, I always think of, like, the glass.
The glass, yeah.
No, this is just, like, a small little, like, badminton net between the two of you.
That's like how you keep a chihuahua from getting into the kitchen, is what that is.
Unsuccessfully. Like,
yes, unsuccessfully, because they jump right over it. Yeah.
Anyway, the story that we're focusing on today is the Amazing Superman Jr., written by Jerry Coleman. Artist for this issue or this story here, and inker Wayne Boring, and the editor was Mort Weisinger. This came out back in January of 1959, Mike. As we dive into our issue today, and man, it's a doozy. But my theme here was it had to do with Robin. As you'll come to see, Robin makes an appearance in this story.
Oh my God, freaking Robin.
So, what happens is we get our whole little, they love to do the splash page of something that may or may not happen in the issue. And so we have Lois being carried away by Superman Jr. and Superman wondering to himself, he isn't my son. And yet he's wearing a costume like mine and he has all my superpowers and he even calls me dad. Who can he be?
Why does Superman look like Methuselah?
He's old, Mike. That's old Superman.
Wow. Okay.
So here's what happens. There's a rocket launch test that's going on.
Superman gets cloned.
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
And Lois is there to try to get the scoop about it all, and she wants to see inside the rocket ship here. And the scientists are there well, this ship, it travels faster than light. And my theory is that anyone who takes off inside of it won't age and can kind of spend up to about 100 years in space without getting old.
He meets himself.
So she's then Lois, being typical Lois at this time, the way they write it, is then can I get in there and look around? And he's no, we want to be careful. We're about to launch this, into space. I just told you how fast it was. No. So then Lois is oh, but
may I go inside, so Professor?
But then she's oh, but I'm feeling so sick and so faint.
In the big ass rocket, you mean? No, you can't go in the big rocket, you dumb one. Idiot. Look how close we are. You'll be killed.
She's if I could get inside, man, that would give me just the super scoop.
Oh my God, shut up.
She pretends to faint, and they rush her inside to cool off while they go find a doctor.
Why do they rush her inside a rocket?
Because it's the closest thing there nearby.
Shut up. Come on.
Well, she wakes up and she's oh, my plan worked. No, hold on, Mike. It gets better.
My plan worked, and she woke up.
Oh, well, I mean, she was pretending, so she doesn't wake up. She's oh, my plan worked. Oh, all this. Oh no, I accidentally hit that button. The ship is starting to take off. And she faints. Essentially, she becomes so anxious and scared that she faints in the rocket as the rocket does take off. Okay? Superman.
This right here is why we had to privatize space travel. Because they were just letting anybody in. They were smacking buttons and passing out. I mean, you do this in front of Elon Musk, and he's just going to buy and sell you, or something. I mean, he'll put you under the rocket.
Oh, no, absolutely. So Superman, who's out patrolling, notices the rockets just flying into space, and he's well, that's Professor Raskin's rocket, and it's not supposed to be tried out. Rocket. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't about to be. It was not supposed to be launched for days. So he's okay, something's wrong here. Well, he goes and he catches the rocket and takes it back because he's Superman. To where it is. You don't have to show any of this. You just know he grabs it and takes it back.
Sure. So I got you. Yeah.
But when they open the rocket back up, they notice that Lois is still just passed out from shock. The doctor's there, and the doctor goes, she'll awake in a few hours. She's probably just had a sunstroke. Simply was she pretended to have a sunstroke to get inside, and she just fainted from all the shock going on.
Just like Lois.
So Superman's yeah, just like Lois, she's gone too far this time. And Superman decides, he does, Superman's going to teach her a lesson, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he flies over to the Daily
Planet. I'm not crazy about the way he states it. He says,
I'll have to teach her a lesson, and I know just what to do.
Well, it's that, and then what does he say? Please keep her here till I return, Professor. She'll never pull a dangerous stunt like this again when I'm through with her.
Yeah, it's very
and then he's saying it to the guy that was in every Norman Rockwell painting ever. is who that's is.
Professor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just in every Norman Rockwell painting.
This is very much. I almost called him like he's acting in a way. I almost gave him a nickname that I was afraid to and call him Daddy Superman. But like that's how he's acting. He's just kind of like
it's kind of close.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at that middle panel, he's really that rocket and where it's coming from.
He's got that chest stuck out proudly.
That's a little suggestive, just saying.
But so Superman goes to the Daily Planet. He talks to Perry White. He's like, Perry, I have this plan. And Perry's like, it's a great idea.
Hang on, Superman, I'm playing with my balls. Hang on one second. Look at it. Both of his hands are in his pockets. Why is that? I'll wait out here till you're done, Perry. I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things. Tries not to make eye contact. just fiddling. Yeah, I'll be right with you. Yeah.
He thinks he's being real sly about it too. But like, you can see
it. Like, Perry, is there someone else? Is there someone else I could talk to, or maybe another place we can go?
Man? You act like something's going on. Yeah, Perry, I can see everything.
Perry, I can literally see you cupping your balls.
He stops for a second.
Just because there's some change that I hear also rattling around doesn't mean you're not also cupping your balls, Perry. I just, plus, honestly, Perry, I can see through anything, so I mean, there's that.
But it happens. Like,
you can't really fool me there, Perry. You don't have your lead pants on today. How rude.
So Perry says that everybody on the Daily Planet will cooperate with him, and he's like they're especially when they find out that they're getting the week off, is what he tells them. So whatever plan involves the entire Daily Planet, the newspaper staff's just getting the week off. What if something massive happens that week? You're just not going to hear about it on the Daily Planet.
Something blew up. You're in trouble.
Yeah. So
I had to wipe my nose there, children.
So he goes, fine, and don't forget to contact Batman and Johnny Miller.
Who the fuck is Johnny Miller?
That's what I thought too. But he tells us he's the best makeup man in town.
Oh yeah, that Johnny Miller.
All right. So Superman has to go save a ship. It's not related to anything. He says that he's
like, he's got to go save a ship, and then he's going to do something else.
He goes, I'll use the steel and glass from wrecked ships that I dredge up to build a futuristic city, but I'll have to hurry. I must finish before Lois awakes. So I'm sorry, it wasn't for nothing. He was taking the ships and turning them into a futuristic metropolis because we got to pull this ruse. He also gets back just in time to meet Johnny Miller, who we were wondering who it was. And Robin's there. And you sure, Superman shows up and is like, it doesn't say it, but you have to be like, how the hell's Robin here? Is probably what he's thinking. He's like, I said, Perry, get Batman.
Well, only why is Robin there, but why does he have both legs up in the air showing me his crotch? I mean, is that, there's a dangerous thread going through this story that I don't like too much.
But Robin tells Superman that Batman is working on an important case. So he sent Robin in his place, which
he's on assignment.
Batman just really didn't want to do it, is what it sounds like. But he's like, Johnny is doing such a great makeup job on me, and these stilts, he's showing him his stilts. That's why he's spreading his legs. Will make me look tall, and that wig will make me look bald. Hold on. I didn't read it like this until now. This is another fish moment. It's like Superman shows up and Robin's like, these stilts will make me tall and this wig will make me look bald. And
these shoes, I can run fast. Yeah.
And Superman's just like, it will, buddy. Yeah, it will, little guy. All right.
Good job, buddy. We'll put it on the fridge afterwards.
Yeah. Thanks, Johnny. All right. And then Johnny's he talks about how he's going to put a beard on Superman to make him look like Rip Van Winkle. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Mike, their whole plan is, since remember that they can travel X amount of years through space and not age, that's the plan they're going to do. So that Lois wakes up after, and thinks that, she hasn't aged, but everybody else around her has. And that's exactly what happens. Superman, makes the rocket move. And he's descending it slowly to make it it fell. He's trying to set it up, and she wakes up and walks out and sees like old Superman with his beard and Rip Van Winkle style.
How many people do you think died during this time because nobody gave a shit? Instead, they're just pulling a prank on Lois. There's people falling into crevasses. There's people, tumbling to their death at the Grand Canyon. There's people jumping off the sides of buildings and things. Everybody's just dying all over the place. But Superman's like, hey, watch this.
That's the thing. Do you think here's what makes it worse is he probably hears it and he has to make that decision.
Right.
He's just like,
right. Yeah. He's like, oh,
I gotta go get
this is pretty funny. I gotta go do it. Hang on. I mean, he's kind of like God in that way, where he's like, oh, baby with cancer or nuclear. I don't know. Whatever. Sure.
Oh, that's funny. So Lois wakes up surprised. He very much is in this. Wakes up surprised, and she's like, what a funny like, oh wow, futuristic city. It looks weird.
Oh, it looks just like the city I was in.
Who's like got a Superman costume? And so like they start introducing her, and it's like they kind of like, oh Perry, hey, this is old Superman. This is old or Perry White. No, they made Perry old too, and old Jimmy. Old Jimmy Olsen, to which she says, You're Jimmy Olsen, you were a cub reporter, and now you look like my grandfather.
Oh. It's old Johnny Miller. He gets in there and he really does a job.
Yeah. So Lois asks, like, and Clark Kent and Batman and Robin, are they here too? Because she's like, it's been 50 years is what he tells Superman tells Lois. Bring many changes, Lois. You better come with us. We're going to keep you in a little museum of the Daily Planet records to remind you of like the days you've missed there. Yeah. And so she reads, this is so weird to me. And I just noticed this. The Daily Planet, I can only think of one thing. The Daily Planet prints a headline that says Clark Kent and Batman killed in plane crash.
Yes.
Clark Kent, the reporter, gets top billing over Batman.
That's right. Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is the Daily Planet was like, in solidarity, we're putting our reporter first kind of thing. We're just like, one of our own. But that is wild to think if you picked up a headline, like just thinking like put any celebrity and it's like, Jeff Bezos and Batman killed in a plane crash. I'm still going to be like, what is Batman? I need to know more about Batman. Oh, man. Anyway, so Lois is sad to know that, Clark and Batman are dead, but really, it's so Superman doesn't have to change and Batman's off doing something more important, like he told Robin. But as they do walk around the Daily Planet.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever read. I'm sorry, I read ahead. That is the stupidest thing I've ever read. Oh my God. This is the ultimate Robin moment right here. Oh, it's the best. Can I read it? Are you cool with that?
I'll let you read it. But
get to that point because good God.
They're walking around the Daily Planet then, and they tell that they tell Lois that they've preserved parts of the Daily Planet as like a museum for her, and she gets sad and she's like, oh dear, why was I such a stupid rash fool? But they've done this whole bit. Superman, Jimmy, Perry White, they're all playing along to make her think she's 50 years into the future, including Robin, who is in on the gag now, and it says later in another building, Lois meets the grown-up Robin, the boy wonder, who says,
after Batman's unfortunate accident, I gave up crime fighting for crime writing. You can know my secret identity now, Lois. I'm Fred Ashley, someone you've never met. What is that? Hey, by the way, I'm somebody you've never met. What? Okay, you dumbass. Damn. That is just the stupidest thing. I'm 50 years in the future. We're still using regular typewriters, and I'm somebody you never met.
But was always Robin.
I was always Robin. Ha! Fooled you.
Oh man!
God Almighty! He looks great bald too.
He does. Well, I'm tall because of stilts.
What a great costume you put on there. Stilts. And where did the stilts come in? By the way, he didn't stand up in front of her. Yeah, he's sitting down the whole time. He's just got these long ass fake legs hanging out from underneath the. She's like, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean to step on your foot there." Oh, I mean, ow!
Suddenly, Superman dashes from the room, and since he's old
he's
now,
he's got a hearing cone. That's great.
And he's like, well, he tells her that frequent exposure to kryptonite has, impaired his powers.
Well, that and OxyContin, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just like Rush Limbaugh, the OxyContin took his ears first.
He hears something has to fly off. And then Lois is so sad. She's like, I've been crying so much. My face must look like a mess. Please excuse me. The shock has been so great. I'll get my purse where I left it in the rocket. Well,
I left my purse in the rocket. Whoops.
She went all through the Daily Planet and another place without her purse. And then
she never purse because she left it in the rocket, of course. Yeah.
Well, moments later, there's nothing. No one for me to live for anymore. Superman married. All my friends old or passed away. Oh, I forget. He does tell her that he's married now, too. So she has nothing, nobody to swoon over. She goes, how different everything must have been if I hadn't blindly risked everything for a scoop. So she's starting to feel, you think this is the part where they're going to be like, oh, okay, Lois, it's all a gag.
Instead, they say, I think she's learned her lesson. We'll tell her tomorrow. What? Tomorrow?
We won't tell her now.
Yeah. We'll let her have a really shitty night, and then we'll let her know first thing in the morning. Yeah.
Well, the next day, as Superman prepares to tell Lois,
and then have Superman come in and kick her in the neck, because that's what it looks like he's doing there.
As they all come in to tell Lois, he goes, Perry, am I imagining things, or is that somebody wearing a costume like mine and flying? And Perry's like, yeah. And it lands, and it's the Superman logo, but just a circle that says Junior in the center.
That's the best. Yeah, that's the best.
So it's literally Superman Junior. And so he comes in and he's like, hi, Dad. I decided to cut my cruise short. Oh, sorry. I'm re-remembering things. That's what he told. He told Lois that he was married and that he had a son, but his son was on a cruise. So he's not they're not in town. So she went ask questions. Let me go back and find that.
I just love how he tells Superman, you're so old and weak. I want you to sit in your rocking chair.
Yeah. Dang it. Where does he say that?
It really does not matter.
No, I know. But no,
I'm saying.
Anyway. But he's like, I came back. Yeah, you're old and weak. You need to relax in your rocker. I'll handle these emergencies. And Lois, of course, now is like, oh, well, I can have Superman's son, because that's how Lois works.
She is just horny for any Superman.
She does. Superman, what a cute son. He's even handsomer than you, is what she says out loud, so Superman hears it.
It's like you've said before, she's already had those cup towels made that say Lois Superman on them, and so she wants to make sure that doesn't go to waste. I want
to be able to use them, yeah. They're like, Lois, you could date anybody else in Metropolis. I'm good. No, I mean, obviously they work out. Here's the thing, is her character is always so poorly written in the 50s. I say this every time we do it. And it's because it's middle-aged men who didn't know how to write female characters writing for her, but still. Yeah. So it's a lot of I'm just going to pine for, and at least a lot of funny things, at least. Superman Jr. says, say, I bet you're Lois Lane. Dad described you often. It's lucky for Mom he didn't find you in space. Hey, Dad. Hey, yeah. Essentially.
Yeah. He's like, woo, ooga, ooga.
Superman is like, my X-ray vision reveals that he's not a robot, but who can he be?
Who could he be?
He's like, I'll pretend he's really my son and see if he actually has superpowers then.
I don't have any children that I know of.
That's true. He was like,
yeah, that kind of thing.
Maybe something's come up that I didn't know about. But he's like, Lois certainly seems impressed by you, son. It's the first time I've seen her smile since she returned. Show her some of your superpowers. And he's like, yeah, sure thing. So he goes and he rips 2 tree trunks just out out of the ground.
Sure.
And a simple.
No one will need trees in the future.
And then he uses his super speed to rub the trees together to create a fire. And he's like, very impressive. And now show Miss Lane that you're invulnerable by stamping out the blaze. And he's like, stamping out? I'll do it.
Oh.
With my hands.
We're seeing a crack.
Oh no, he goes, I'll do it hard way.
Yeah.
And he like stomps.
We're definitely seeing a crack.
And he takes his hands and he stomps it out with his hands then he flies Lois and he like carves.
Why is everybody so poorly spoken in this thing? Like even Superman's like, go, son, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. They all kind of Porky Piglet or like Froghorn Leghornet, like with the in betweens. But Superman Jr. is macking on Lois Lane, and he's like carving initials into the sides of canyons. And Superman's like, he's blasting their initials into the cliff with his super breath. Like, I almost feel jealous of him, is what Superman said. And then when the day ends, and he goes, Dad, I'm going to propose to the prettiest little 75-year-old girl this world has ever known. Since she hasn't had a real birthday for 50 years, I super baked her this cake.
What the fuck? Such a goofy and hard-handed way of saying super and everything. I super baked her this cake.
And so Superman's like, whoever he is, he's making me the butt of the joke now. And like my hoax has certainly backfired. And like Superman Jr. with his laser or X-ray vision lit all the candles on the cake too, is what he says looking at it. And he goes, wait, those blazing candles, they remind me of when I asked him to stomp out the blaze. I think I know why he used his hands instead of his feet. My X-ray vision should tell me if I'm right. So again, I make point of it every time it happens because Mike loves how we wrap up a story all in one page. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
So an instant later, Superman, what are you doing? And he's like, I am right. You'll see in a minute.
God damn it.
And Stills, it's Robin. It's Robin with a mask on, pretending to be Superman Jr. Here's the thing, is he goes, Robin was afraid to stomp out the fire with his feet, so he used his hands because he thought it would catch the stilts on fire. And he tells them, he's like, because Perry goes, how did Robin get superpowers? And he goes, you should know, Perry. Lois wrote a story on it. Don't you read everything as the editor that goes through your paper?
Yeah, you butthead.
Special job. Superman gave Batman this super serum which could give him powers for 24 hours. Lois knew we had some left in the Batcave and made me drink it. She forced him to drink it. And Superman goes, but why did you hoax me? And he explains, I had no choice. Early this morning, Lois came to me while I was typing and snatched a piece of paper from my typewriter. Then she made me accompany her to the rocket and pointed to the fuel gauge. And she goes, I've caught on, Mr. Fred Ashley, or should I call you by your true name? Robin? Which, hold on. No. You already know he was Robin.
You already know he's Robin, yeah.
That's not a bit of your true name, Robin. Yeah.
The other thing I would like to point out is what's on the paper.
So
how does that even play into it?
This whole thing is a hoax. You could have traveled, or how could I have traveled 50 years and returned with the full tank? I noticed it when I came for my purse.
Yeah.
And she goes, now I want revenge. You're not wearing your gloves now, and this paper smudged with carbon has a perfect copy of your fingerprints, and I have the prints of 6 boys, which I always carry in my purse.
What?
Since I'm sure one of them is your secret identity. Do as I say, and I'll destroy your prints without.
So she blackmailed Robin?
And Robin goes, why, all right, Lois. And you see a sad, bald Robin.
Look at his sad, bald head.
But here's the thing, look at those names. The bottom ones don't have names, but Tom Willis, Harry Barnes, Ernie Chandler, and Dick Grayson is on the list.
Ernie Chandler.
So yeah, Lois blackmailed Robin to be a part of
I
the gang.
always carry fingerprints of 6 boys in my purse.
What a weird thing to admit.
That is a weird sentence for anybody to say.
Oh man. And And when Superman, Perry and Jimmy remove their disguises, and he goes, all right, so you blackmailed Robin, like we said. And she goes, almost is good enough. Where he goes, oh, that super serum and imposing as my son, you almost had me baffled. And she goes, almost is good enough when I match wits with you, Superman. And then he says, she goes, a real home for the 8. Oh, why don't you donate this island, the fake island? That's what it was, Mike. My goodness, I forgot the thing on that futuristic city he was building. He just built a fake island. I'm assuming it's on Superman Island that he had before.
Right? The one that's shaped like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's shaped like him.
Yeah. What a great idea that was.
And then she goes, I thought you would. So I wrote the story in advance. Oh, she goes that you should donate this island to a real home for the aged. And Superman goes, oh, that's a wonderful idea. I will. And then Lois goes, I thought you would. So I wrote this story in advance. Here, Perry. Another scoop for Lois Lane.
It's already written. Here.
I had Perry's time this morning to write a full article. And then we have another Tootsie Roll ad because Tootsie Roll's
a gun-toting cowboy called Red shot a bullet that just missed his head. My gun belt is sagging, no more pistol packing. I'm a Tootsie Roll tooting instead. None of that makes sense.
Do you think we could, man, if you want to add to that at the end, I was just going to clip that and we'll send it to Tootsie Roll to get that.
Well, that should be, we should take that, put it in Suno and see what we come up with. Tell them I want some country music.
No, I don't want to. We don't need the AI stuff. We can do better than that.
Oh, we'll just kill the planet. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
it's going anyway.
Anyway, so that does it. That is our episode for today.
Hey, can I show something that happened with me this week?
Yes, you absolutely.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm totally.
So, I'm gonna get real goofy about things, but I made a book. I had a book. I had a baby, and it's a book. And
had a baby eats a boy.
Bob had a baby eats a boy. It's called Make the Show. If you guys get a chance, please check it out. It's available on Amazon. I did. My buddy Melvin got one in the mail the other day, and so I'm going to show you a couple things here. First off, that's him at the Dollar Tree with my book.
Did he get it at the Dollar Tree?
No, these are a little bit out of order. He got it at home. And he said that the postman was so excited about it that he had to take it out and show it to him, which I don't buy at all because there's no way his postman knows me, number one, okay? So then he takes it around like freaking Flat Stanley. So he goes to the Dollar Tree. He goes to Hawks Auto Care. Mm-hmm. He goes to Chili's. He goes to Harbor Freight. He goes to Tom Thumb. Yeah. Uh-huh. He goes to AutoZone. And then finally goes home. So, and then the exciting one, the super exciting one was this one.
Yes.
I got to meet Mr. Lou Ferrigno, and he held my book and took a beautiful picture with me. I was very excited. Yeah.
Did you ask him about throwing a bear?
No, I didn't ask him about throwing a bear. He was being too nice for me, so I didn't want to be ugly to him. No, but it's a good instinct that you have, always being ugly to people, though. That's great.
I did not mean that in any mean way. Did he tell you that he enjoyed listening to the podcast?
Hey, you know what? I will tell you this. He's a very nice guy. He literally was talking about, well, number one, he was talking about his friendship with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who he's still friends with to this day. They talk like, 3 or 4 times a week, which is crazy to me. But I would imagine with all the bodybuilding and all that stuff, that's where they first met and stuff. So, but he said that he loves coming to things like this. Was the Bell County Expo Center is what was happening there. And we were able to bring him over to our little studio at the Stagecoach Inn in Salado and interview him. Paul Catalina interviewed him, so that was great. But I was able to get a picture with him, and he said he comes to these things because he just literally loves meeting all the fans still. Awesome. And you could tell, I mean, he was 100% honest about it. So it was very cool. Very cool.
I've always heard good things about him. So yeah, it made me appreciate the Hulk more. Also, I think we've talked about it before. We get a Jack Kirby cameo in the Lou Ferrigno Hulk show. as he plays a police sketch artist at one point.
Yeah, the one that I brought up was the one where David Banner whoops, I took some acid, and then the Hulk tears up the music studio.
Yeah. Which also, it's weird, but he is David Banner in the TV show, not Bruce.
That's true. He is David Banner, which is odd.
Yeah,
it's cousins.
Maybe, probably. Yeah. I think his dad's David. I don't remember. Okay. Maybe I'm making that.
No. My father is David. Please, just call me David.
Call me David. Anyway, all right, that'll do it. That's all really cool, Mike. I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, it's great.
I will say this. I think I've told you this. I hope I've told you this in person before. I'm telling you this now, but I am incredibly proud of you. And I think it's really awesome and amazing. And all those pictures of Melvin were hilarious. I know he only had the one, or he should have just left some like in the Dollar Tree and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
You literally just leave them places like breadcrumbs.
Yeah, no. But it's really awesome. And
that's great.
Yeah, no.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it, man.
That is going to do it for this show. Coming up next week, at least to kick it off, we get green lanterns, or just lanterns, on the 16th. So I figured we would focus on some Green Lantern stuff coming up. One being the origin of Sinestro, who we've seen in the trailers and we know is in the show. So I figured, hey, we'll at least give a background there. And also the Manhunters that are talked about too. So those two things we will dive in this week.
Okay.
Talk about the origins.
I don't know much about the Manhunters and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
For the Lanterns TV show that comes out.
Oh, that's great.
So that will do it for us. Thank you as always for all the amazing comments, likes, and just views, subscriptions, everything. Thank you guys. I had questions I was going to get to. I know that we had one on our questions. It was a music related one that I wanted to bring up. But what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll talk about it next episode. I'll go.
Yeah, that sounds great.
But
and by the way, we love feedback like that. So I mean, if you want to send us some messages, or you want to send us a tweet, or a whatever the hell they're calling them these days, please do, because we would love to talk to you and talk about you. So please.
But thank you as always, guys. Also, make sure to check out all the great podcasts on the Rogue Media family of podcasts.
RogueMediaNetwork.com.
Until next time, stay safe, everybody.
Got a con, folks.
Digging the flicks since the age of 6. Digging my kicks, digging on the comics.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.